I came into the Bharatiya Janata Party maybe 12, 13 days back, 15 days. It was a call of the conscience. And why? I was comfortable as the national spokesman of the Indian National Congress. I had everything going for me. And maybe for the next 10, 15 years I would have been comfortable. But somewhere in my conscience, for the last 6 months and above, could be 6 years also, I've been wondering, what is my contribution towards my community? The issue is, I'm an Indian first, yes. I'm a Christian too. I'm proud of my religion. I don't want to hide it. And why? I go to church openly. I have my confessions. I go through all the rituals that are connected with the church. But something was missing in the Indian National Congress that I decided to walk out of it in the prime of my career. I believe in Christ. So if I left the Indian National Congress, it's because of my belief. And I care three hoots of whatever people may say. There was a lot of social ostracizing. Many people called me up and said, why are you doing this? I said, you're victims of propaganda. And what is this propaganda? I think you must understand this. The Indian National Congress has run a huge propaganda against the Bharatiya Janata Party, saying that anything that they do is communal. Now this campaign has been running for years together. And net result is people believe that this may be true. And the Bharatiya Janata Party was up against the wall. Because if a party repeatedly is shown as communal, they have no option left but to isolate itself. But today, when we all Christians have moved out of that mode, we are telling the world that this party is not communal, it is a national party which is in the interest of this nation. When I walked out, I had a mission. My mission is to tell the world that there are other parties under the Constitution of India which are secular. And this kind of propaganda doesn't work. That is one of the major and primary reasons. Of course, there are many other reasons which I gave when I left. But this is what I'm telling you for the first time, sharing it among my Christian brethren, that let's make it a point and tell this country there exists a party which has the interest of India, and we minorities, Christians at least, will support this party. What I have seen, especially in the Northeast, the kind of development that is happening there. I was in charge of the Meghalaya elections, and I know, I've been to all the churches there, and there was a sentiment that, look, it's unfortunate we are under the scanner of the Congress, but BJP definitely has done a lot. The reality is the pastors, the priests, the nuns that I visited, I went to almost all the convents there. I went to all the churches, schools, educational institutions, not just in Meghalaya but also in Assam. Everywhere the report was the same. Their heart was with the BJP. Development has happened. For 60 years the INC has been promising and not delivering. Northeast had become a spot for money laundering, drugs and what have you. And this was inspired from the top because development was not on the agenda. But here's one government that has stepped in to bring us all together. I felt so much at home in Northeast. I come from a place called Kerala and come from the district Thrissur. I'm happy to see that the Christian culture, the belief, is the same strain that I find in Northeast. And that, my dear friends, has added to my belief that we need to stand up and get counted. Because if we are not counted, we consider ourselves a minority, we have belief, and that belief is our strength. There was a meeting in Delhi almost 2 or 3 months back of all the principals of schools across the country. This was held at St. Xavier's School, Delhi, and apparently I had the opportunity to speak because I was the chairman of College of Delhi University. They invited me. I said, why are you feeling weak? You close your institutions for a week, they will come on their knees. Close your institutions for a week and you will show your power to this country that you are relevant. Some of the top institutions of this country belong to Christian brethren. So don't feel that you are limited in numbers. You are the strength. Unite and let us take this opportunity to support a party that means business in supporting the Christian community. If there is that belief in you, you will rise and you will reach that length of this country. You are coming to India for a job. You are an Indian. You have a right to be anywhere. My son travels to Northeast. He's a doctor. He feels very comfortable traveling there. He was educated in Bangalore, St. John's Medical College. And there were many people from Northeast. He was very friendly with all of them. And he's been traveling to Northeast and he's very happy with his connect with Northeast. And I've met his friends. They're young men, bright, intelligent. They're part of this country. They're heritage of this country. Why should they feel discriminated? There was a moment in Bangalore, if I'm not mistaken, there was some social media issue and a lot of people had to leave. But this is our country. Who the hell can drive us out? We belong to this country. Our DNA is this country. So let us join that party which has nationalism in its DNA. And that's why I'm in the Bharatiya Janata Party today. We need to identify that Indians, yes, Christians, yes, believers, moral values and strength. I differ with Dr. Roma Joseph when she mentioned salt. Medically, doctor, salt leads to high blood pressure. So that's as a symbol it's perfect. But then my advisory is go slow on salt. Anyway, my request to you is feel strong. There may be resistance. I have a lot of people call me from Saudi Arabia, other places. It's very good that you left the party, you did this and did that. Heavy criticism across the board. I was coming from India International Center to this place. I met a couple of people. They said, why did you do this? What crime have I committed? I mean, it's crazy. This kind of propaganda has gone down into people's mind. And intelligent people are talking this kind of language. When I shot back and I said, my mission is to strengthen the minority base in the Bharatiya Janata Party so that we establish the BJP as a secular party that will lead this country. Modi ji has proved it time and again. He has told other nations that we have a place under the globe and which is important. And if he has this development agenda, which he is following, I think we need to give him a second term and we need to support him to ensure that India has a name nationally and internationally. Jai Hind!